Hello my chariots, welcome back to my channel for another pick a card reading that I have for you today. And today's reading is, how does your person currently feel about you? All right, so we will take a look at that. I do have 3 piles for you today, but before we get started, I just want to mention that my Etsy shop is closed at the moment for private readings. Once it does open back up, I will be sure to let you know. I always make an announcement on the community page, and then I let you know when I post my next reading. So as of right now, I've decided to close the shop so I can catch up on some things. Let's take a look at the 3 piles that we have. Pile 1. You have, I believe this is orange calcite, okay? So this is going to be your reading. I pulled some crystals today, Halloween colors for the fall. All right, and then pile 2, you have this little piece of amethyst, okay, this little point here. So that will be your reading. And pile 3, you have the black obsidian. All right, so that will be for you. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that's perfectly fine. That means that there's messages in the other piles that you may need to hear. And if nothing's resonating with you today, if you're not connecting with my energy, that's perfectly fine as well. You can kindly back out, go check out my other readings or the other amazing tarot readers that are out there. There are so many with their own style, their own intuition, their own unique way of doing things, which is lovely. Surely you will connect with one. All right, so my chariots, pick your pile and I will see you at your reading. All right, hello pile 1. You were drawn to the orange calcite, this beautiful orange crystal tumbled stone that I have here. And this is going to be your reading for today. Today we are taking a look at, how does your person currently feel? So let's get an energy check-in on their current feelings, and we'll see what comes through in tarot and oracle today. But before we get started, let's just take a moment to ground and center ourselves. So pile 1, if you can take in a deep breath for me at this time. And I just want you to be still for a moment. I want you to go within. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most today. Okay? So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust the guidance my third eye gives to me. Okay? All right, so let's get started. Let's see what's going on. Let's pull. I'm going to pull from the Under the Roses Lenormand deck first. And this is for pile 1. We're asking today's spirit, how does pile 1's person currently feel about them? And excuse my voice, I'm still recovering. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. See how we do. So we have the fox, okay, right here. And also let's get one from the Enchanted Map Oracle. And we have movement. Okay. So I do feel, pile one, there's something that I feel like your person is, there's something that they're trying to be clever about here, okay, when it comes to the fox. I feel that for this group, there hasn't been much movement with your person, which has left you feeling confused and wondering what is going on with them. And I feel with this fox behavior, there's something here that I feel that has held them back, and they're looking for ways to move forward. All right, that's how I'm feeling. When you look at the fox card, this is number 14, which may resonate with you, and that is temperance. All right, temperance is all about divine timing. It calls for moderation. All right, it's a big card of moderation and balance, and it calls for patience. All right, when I look at the 9 of clubs down here, this comes in and it represents the 9 of wands, which we're talking about that energy of the wounded warrior. So I feel like your person is not ready to throw in the towel. They're not ready to give up on this connection yet. And they're working to move something, you know. I feel like they're working to move, to turn a cycle in their life. Because when you look at this card of movement, this is number 28. Now that number may resonate with you, but that reduces to 10, which is all about completion of a cycle, that number 10. You know, we're talking about the wheel of fortune. I feel like they're trying to move that wheel. There's something here that I feel like they've been stuck in this rut, okay? They've been stuck on this rut. And even when I look at this card, you know, this is an ostrich, and on top of the ostrich is this green, and it's like this windmill here, you know, and I feel it's like this person feels that they've been stuck or secluded in some way, you know. And I almost feel, because I'm looking at this hot air balloon, I feel for some of you, are you far away from your person that you can't be reached? And they're looking for movement. Are they looking to move towards you? I don't know. Let's see what comes through tarot. But I feel like they're trying to come up with some sort of plan. Now, the fox can represent at times deception or manipulation, some cunning behavior, conniving behavior. But let's see what comes through in the tarot today, because I'm feeling this is more of them trying to be clever and witty in how they go about getting things to move again between the two of you. So let's take a look here. All right, so we have the Magician. We have the 10 of Cups. And the 3 of Pentacles. You know, I feel right now that, yes, there's something here with this Magician, because the Magician card is all about taking action, right? It's about manifesting, and it's about realizing that you as a person have all the tools that you need in order to manifest the life that you want. I do feel like your person is looking for this 10 of Cups, like they're looking for that emotional fulfillment. And I do feel like they are looking to grow, and they are looking to collaborate with you in some way. All right. So because of that, I feel that for this pile, that's things may have been at some sort of standstill with the two of you, okay? So, ooh, I'm sorry. You know, there's this feeling here that things are sort of stuck, and your person right now wants movement. So let's see how they truly feel about you right now at this time. The Three of Swords. The Two of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Yes, they want healing with this connection. They want to heal things with you, pile one. You know, they're heartbroken. Look at this Three of Swords that's here, that's under this movement. And we have the Two of Cups that's right here in the middle with the Queen. And the Queen, for me, the Queen of Cups, this is Cancer energy that's coming through. This is showing me, this is all about healing. This is about nurturing, all right? They want to heal and nurture this connection, all right? Because I feel like whatever stagnant energy has, you know, invaded this connection, it's been here long enough, it's caused enough heartache, all right? And your person still has feelings for you with this Two of Cups here, you know? They still have feelings, and they're looking to heal this situation. Let's see what else we can get. What else, Spirit? How does pile one's person truly feel right now at this time? So we have the Four of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. Wow, and we have the Fool. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card here. Let me just see if I can move these over a little bit and make some room. And I'm even looking at the Five of Cups. So see, there's a lot of heartache that I'm feeling here. Okay, I feel this King of Pentacles is looking for a new start with this Queen of Cups. All right, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel that there's been a lot of, again, stagnation, a lot of quiet time between the two of you. So this could be a no communication situation with this Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords is showing me, you know, this is someone that's mentally exhausted, that needs a time out, okay? And I feel with this King of Pentacles, you know, that's been this king. I do have to mention, though, when I see the Three of Pentacles here with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, it could be that this person, your person, pile one, already has a somewhat of a permanent situation that's already set up, because the King of Pentacles to me represents longevity. The King of Pentacles represents a long-term commitment, something stable, something secure. You know, this king is overseeing something. They have to take care of something. They have to protect something. There's something here, this coin, you know, is their land. There's something here that they need to take care of, and yet at the same time, they're looking for this fresh new start. All right. And it falls under the Two of Cups, which feels to me like, you know, they know that they're up against making this choice when it comes to their emotions versus what they're dealing with in their environment. I do feel also we have the Two of Pentacles here coupled with the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is Leo energy. That's that fire energy, all about having to be brave and and courageous and strong. And I feel like your person is trying to be very strong in this situation because there is such a balancing act here that's going on. This is calling for balance and moderation. And I already mentioned that by looking at this number 14 here in this fox card. That temperance also is an energy that calls for balance. Your person's juggling here. They're juggling and they have way too much on their plate. And yet at the same time, I feel that they're absolutely heartbroken. They're heartbroken that they're not able to make this decision and take this leap of faith. All right, at this time with this Queen of Cups. There's nothing more that I'm feeling that they want to do than is to heal this connection with you right now, pile one, and yet I feel that their silence is captivating to you. You know, it gives you the impression that they don't care at all. But it's really because of this situation. And I do have to point out that for some of you, yes, there's definitely third-party situations. You have the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles side by side. All right? So let's get some messages from your person. Let's do the hidden truth. So what messages does pile one's person have for pile one today? I look for you everywhere. I bury myself in work to forget you, you know, and that could be very true with, I'm looking at the Three of Pentacles. You know, the Pentacles is all about the material world, and the Three of Pentacles is about building, and it's about collaboration, it's about growth, it's about learning, and the King of Pentacles themselves, you know, to me is such a strong, mature energy that is contributing to something. They are leading something. They have to look over something. So I feel whatever it is, they're burying their head in that and taking care of these material things so that they do not have to answer to these emotions that they feel when it comes to you. I left before you could leave me. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So that may resonate with someone. So it's possible that your person walked away from the situation if you are the one that's with someone else. Pile one. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. And on the bottom of the deck, I left when I saw you. Oh, wait. I left you before you could leave me. I'm sorry. And look, did I read this one? I left when I saw you with someone. Wow, that's creepy. So this one actually said, I left you before you could leave me. And I think I actually read it as I left when I saw you with someone, thinking it was this card, but this card ended up coming out. So, you know, even with both of these messages, I'm feeling some kind of situation, some kind of circumstance where either you or your person are with other people at this moment in time. Let's get some heart-to-heart messages. I feel so much passion for you. It's hard for me to open up. So could explain why your person's so quiet. They have not been expressing their feelings. They could be very shut down at this moment. I want to talk to you, but don't know what to say. And then let's get one more. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I know you didn't deserve it. So I do feel that your person's definitely feeling the pain, especially with the Three of Swords that's here. All right, they're really feeling brokenhearted. And on the bottom of the deck for this one, you have my whole heart. Yeah, there's a broken heart here that your person feels because they feel so stuck in a situation that they can't seem to gain that movement on. Let's get one card from Moonology Manifestations. Oh, and I want to wait before I do that, because I'll close out with that. Let's get one card from the Romance Angels. So let's get one card here from the Romance Angels for pile 1. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this certainly can be a new kind of love. You two may have recently just met, especially with the Two of Cups. That can represent a new love. You know, I feel that this is just something new that this King of Pentacles is looking to explore with the Fool here. You know, this is something that they are looking to invest in. So it is very possible that the two of you recently met. And I did want to mention that it's possible that the two of you might have met in your work area with the Three of Pentacles here as well. So this very well could be a work situation. All right, new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. So I feel like that's the message here, open up to change, especially with the Fool card. You know, this is going to take a great leap of faith, pile 1. You know, something that your person seems very interested in, yet they know that there's certain circumstances right now that are holding them back. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have full moon in Pisces, which is forgive. And I feel like that's where a lot of this heartache is coming from. You know, your person hopes that you will be able to forgive them one day if this is something that they are not able to carry forward at this time. All right, so I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope it resonated with you, pile 1, and I will see you again at the next reading. Bye. All right, hello, pile 2. You chose this little amethyst point that I have for your reading today. And today's reading is, how does your person truly feel about you? Let's see what's going on with this situation. Before we get started, let's just take that moment to clear our energies, all right? So pile 2, if you can take in a deep breath for me. And I just want you to be still, quiet your mind, go within. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most today. So I want you to say to yourself, I'm connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. Okay? Please excuse me, I'm still recovering. I'm on the mend from a terrible flu. So hopefully I'm going to be able to talk my way through this without any interruptions. Take a look for pile 2. Pile 2's person. How do they truly feel about pile 2 at this time? Okay, so we have the crossroads here. All right, and then let me also get one from, this is the Enchanted Map Oracle. The Gentle Gardener, and this is card number 2. I'm looking at, what are these? These look like they look like they're eggs. You know, so from looking at, and furthermore, let me just point out right away, 222 might be a number for you. All right, so if that number resonates with you, because we have this number card 2 here, and we have the crossroads, which is representing number 22. And your person obviously has themselves in a situation which they don't know which direction to go in when it comes to you. All right, they are trying to decide. And then down here in the corner, we have the Queen of Diamonds, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel what makes it very difficult for them is, you know, this Queen of Pentacles energy shows me that how can I say this? They know, despite their actions, they know how you deserve to be respected and admired. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, you know, that is someone that really has her stuff together. All right, and she is just a very compassionate, nurturing soul. But it shows me the respect that's there because they see the longevity that can last with you, the long-term commitment, and yet there's something that has them at this crossroads. And yet I feel like they sort of know inside with this number 2, because that represents the High Priestess, you know, and it's almost like I feel like their intuition is telling them to go in a certain direction, and yet I feel it's their ego that's holding them back. All right. And it could be very well because this 22 does reduce to 4, and that is the Emperor. So we have the Emperor energy here as well. That's showing me that there could be some foundation that's already in place. And because that, it's more the question, do I continue and stay on that path, that journey that I'm in, or do I head in a new direction? And yet with the Gentle Gardener here, I almost get this feeling like if these are seeds, or if seeds have been planted and something is going to germinate from this connection, it may feel like things are at a crossroad, or it may feel for your person that they're unsure which way to go, and yet I feel like there's this gentle guidance here. Something is guiding them in a way that is going to lead them to you. All right, but let's take a look further. Let's take a look at tarot and see what comes through. This is for pile 2. Does pile 2's person truly feel about them? So we have the Six of Pentacles. Wow, and the Two of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Now she showed up in pile 1's reading as with the Two of Pentacles. So first off, you know, your person, you know, they feel that they're at this crossroads because they don't know what decision to make. All right. And it is a very emotional decision. There's something that they need to decide on here, okay? It's very emotional, all right? There's water in the background showing me that this is very emotional for them and that there's just way too much on their plate. They're juggling too many things at once here. And truly, with the Queen of Cups, this is calling for healing. Something needs to be healed here, all right? And it does show me with the Six of Pentacles that your person's not able to give to you at this time the way that they would like, all right? The Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving, okay? And with the scales here, you know, that is a call for balance. And in this case, with the Two of Pentacles, something in your person's life is not in balance, okay, at this moment in time. Something seems to be out of control, and they're definitely calling for peace and harmony in regards to this decision. And yet, with this Queen here, this Queen of Cups, I do feel that they feel very deeply for you, pile 2. You know, this is Cancer energy. This Queen of Cups, you know, she keeps a lid on her cup. She's the only one that has a lid on her cup. And that shows the permanence of how she feels and how this love is not going anywhere. And when you look at her, she is looking right at this cup. She is not afraid of it. So the emotions are here, but it's something in this material world with these pentacles that I feel is throwing your person out of balance. Sorry about that, pile 2. Let's see. Let me get some more. The World. Ooh, the Nine of Swords. Let's move these over here. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's there's definitely unfinished business here between the two of you. This World card, you know, this could be a sign for you that you two are worlds apart, that this is some sort of long distance connection, all right? And I feel what your person right now feels is agony. There's anxiety, okay, when it comes to you. They're still keeping an eye on you with this Page of Swords here. I feel like they're watching you. The Page of Swords is all about the energy of curiosity. There's a thirst here for knowledge. There's a thirst here to learn something. So they're still very much curious about what is going on with you. And this World card represents unfinished business. So they feel that things are not over with you at this time, even though that you may be at this crossroads and there may be no movement here. They feel like something will happen. And for me, the World card is a very positive card because this is the last major arcana card in the deck. All right. And, you know, this is about, to me, like that full circle, coming full circle and reaching a positive outcome. So your person feels that there will be some sort of positive outcome between the two of you, but it's definitely causing them a lot of sleepless nights. All right. I feel like there's a decision that weighs on your person with this Two of Pentacles, and that is what keeps them up at night. Let me get some more. Oh, the Ace of Cups. The Three of Swords. And the Two of Swords. Yeah, look at this. That's exactly what this means. There's the crossroads here. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card and the Magician. Okay. They want to manifest you. They're trying to manifest you. And yet, I'm sorry, you know, they're trying to be strong. I feel that they're heartbroken. I feel like for this group, they haven't told you that they loved you. And this weighs heavily on them. This decision weighs heavily on them with this Three of Swords. I feel like they missed that opportunity and they're heartbroken about it. I feel with this Two of Swords here, they kept their head in the sand, and even though this was emotional for them, they weren't willing to face the reality at the time when they had the chance to tell you how they felt. And I feel they let that moment pass them by. And because of that, there's a lot of pain here, and that there's a lot of sadness, and there's a lot of heartache that your person is feeling at this moment. I mean, they are trying to be strong with the Strength card here. We have Leo, but I also feel that this is a strong representation of the emotions that they feel for you. Okay? And I do feel that they continue to try to manifest you in some way where you are connected to them energetically. Okay, and you're feeling that because they have these deep feelings for you. And yet I feel that, you know, this crossroads and wherever they're at when it comes to their circumstance has not led them to do anything physical right now. So I feel like they haven't physically communicated or looked you in the eye or had that face-to-face conversation that you're looking to hear. Let's get some messages from your person. All right, let's take a look here at Wild Heart. This is Wild Heart messages. This is from the Lumiere Mystic. That's one of her decks. Such a beautiful reader. Messages does pile 2's person have for pile 2? I'm obsessing over this whole thing, you know, and that Two of Pentacles definitely sometimes gives the energy of someone that's feeling like they're out of control or a little bit unhinged. It could be that your person with this Nine of Swords is just overthinking everything entirely. I couldn't see your worth. And now they do. I need to be honest. Yes, and I feel like that's what they're struggling with here, with this heartache. They need to be honest about this Ace of Cups, okay? And the Queen of Cups energy that's here. And they haven't done that. This woman sits here with her arms crossed, you know, guarding her heart. The blindfold is on. And they're not facing you for some reason. They're not facing the reality of what they need to do here. I am so proud of you. So they think very highly of you. I feel like there's a lot of respect. And look at this on the bottom of the deck. You are teaching me how to love. I do feel like you're definitely sending them some sort of profound message along the way. All right, and then let's get from Chariot Soul Messages here. Let's see what comes through. Ooh, that one flew out as I'm doing a quick shuffle here before these cards fall everywhere. This one, our chemistry is amazing. All right, so they feel a lot of passion for you, pile 2. You are a gift. Wow, I love you. Beautiful. And I mean, that matches with the Ace of Cups. I thought I had more time with you. I'll get one more. Our souls feel like one on the bottom of the deck. I love the way you make me laugh. So I feel like there's many things here that they really admire about you, pile 2. You know, there's so much here that they have adoration for, which is coming through in the messages today. I'm going to get one card from Romance Angels, and then we'll close out with one from Moonology Manifestations. Pile 2. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it could be very possible with this 2 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles that, you know, your person is struggling financially. They're taking some sort of financial loss, or they're struggling in their career. Perhaps they're making a job change that has put a lot of pressure on them, that's contributing to this 2 of Pentacles energy where they feel like they're juggling everything. So let's close out with one Moonology Manifestation card. Talk less, feel more. All right, talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon in Pisces. You know, I feel, and then on the bottom of the deck here is full moon in Aquarius. Be real. I do feel that your person is struggling to come forward, you know, and really acknowledge these feelings and emotions that they have for you, pile 2. I feel that, you know, for some reason they think it's too late. You know, they feel like they've missed that boat, and they're really struggling with that. They're really struggling, and that's how they feel right now at this moment. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again at the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. All right, you chose here the Black Obsidian, and this is going to be your reading today. We are asking Spirit, how does your person truly feel for you at this moment when you find this reading? All right, so before we get started, let's just take that moment to ground and clear our energies. Excuse my voice. Pile 3, if you can take in a deep breath for me. And I just want you to be still. Quiet your mind. Go within. I want you to connect with your third eye chakra, so our intuitions can connect. I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust that my highest good is unfolding. Okay. So let's take a look what we have here today for pile 3. How does pile 3's person truly feel about pile 3 at this time, Spirit? The clover. All right, so we have the clover. And then let's get one from the Enchanted map. I hope you're all staying well and healthy. My luck hasn't been too great. But hopefully we're on the mend and it's all better from here. Ooh, the Mountain. And that's number 6. So let's see. What are we starting out with here? So well, I'm feeling a couple things in regards to your person. First thing I just wanted to point out is the 2 6s. So 6 may be a number that resonates with you. That is the Lovers and Gemini energy, okay, that we're talking about here. You know, we have this mountain that's coming through, and mountains often represent those adversities and challenges that your person's trying to work their way through. And yet, you know, I'm looking at the moonlight here that's shining down, and I feel like your person is trying to grasp on to that inner voice within them and follow that light. Yet there may be adversities and challenges that are in the way of this connection. I feel that this connection is a deep one. It's intense. It's spiritual in some way, with this number 6 here. And then, you know, we have the Clover, which is just bringing me this like how lucky your person feels that they were able to meet you and to collide with you. That's the energy that's coming from this card. And that is number 2, which represents that High Priestess. And again, we're talking about that all-knowing, that high power. And that's because she has that 1 foot in this 3D material world and 1 foot up above. You know, that's what makes her all-knowing. The thing is that she's mute though. So your person definitely could be keeping quiet when it comes to this topic, okay? They might not be telling you right now what an impact you've had on them. We also have the 6 of Diamonds down here in the corner, and that's the 6 of Pentacles. Now that did show up in the reading for pile 2. So I'm just letting you know that in case you want to take a look at that. But the 6 of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. All right, it's definitely a card about balance. You usually see the scales in that card. And usually to me it's referring, we're talking about 6s here. We're talking about love. That your person, one of those challenges could be that your person just can't give to you what it is that you are looking from them at this time, and they realize that, and that is part of their adversity, okay? Or at least they feel like they don't think that they can give you what it is that you are seeking, or what it is that they feel you deserve as part of this connection, okay? So let's get into tarot and see what else comes through. So this is for pile 3. I do feel that your connection, though, you know, has really, how can I say this? I feel that when you look at this mountain here, you know, it's like this, the mouth is opened, you know, and it's this entrance, you know, to a cave, you know, and I almost feel like you've triggered something within them, pile 3, where I feel like they're trying to find their way now. You know, I feel like you've triggered them, and maybe you've led them on this journey to explore themselves more in some way, which could even be scary and confusing to them if they start questioning different things. If they're looking at things differently that maybe they didn't before. And they're trying to get back to this light. They're trying to They're trying to find their way is what I'm feeling. They're trying to find their way back. Whatever that may mean. It could just be find their way back to you. You know, perhaps this whole journey has caused both of you to wander in separate directions, and now your person is concentrating on, as they work on themselves, and this leads them to find this inner light. Since this is a very deep, intense connection, it's something that you could be feeling, something that you could be picking up on as they work their way back. Let's see what Tarot says. So we have the Eight of Wands. And the Death card, wow. And the Magician. Magician was in pile 2. Just saying. You know, I feel that, gosh, whenever I see this Death card here in the center, you know, that just screams to me transformation and rebirth. And again, I feel very strongly, you know, we're talking about Scorpio energy here. This is something that's intense, that your person feels, you know, and I feel like there's this intense transformation within them. All right. They're trying to manifest something here. They could be trying to manifest you. I feel that there's something that they really want to communicate to you about. We have the Eight of Wands here, you know, and that is all about communication. It's a swift, fast movement. So your person can come in out of nowhere. You know, you may feel at this point that you're not going to hear from them. And I do feel that there is a rapid, spontaneous type of movement. This also represents long-term, not long-term, I'm sorry, long distance. So it's possible that the two of you are not anywhere near each other, and there's that craving for like a face-to-face conversation. But what I'm seeing here is the rebirth that your person is going through. And I feel that they realize it too with this number 2 and the High Priestess. There's something within them that they know has changed, okay, since they met you. What else? I feel, and from staring at this card, you know, we're talking about communication, but when I look at this card, to be honest, you know, this mountain, which represents like this God type face or whatever, but you see how the mouth is open. Like, I feel your person wants to say something, you know, like there's something that wants to come out of your person's mouth, and yet there's silence. So I wouldn't be surprised for some of you if your person ghosted you, or there's just silence, if this is no contact right now, if you've tried talking to them and getting them to talk with no response or to no avail, you couldn't get any answer from them. And this is the feeling that I'm getting, like there's something here that's very powerful. And yet there might be this fear, you know, like it might be too intense for them with this number 6, okay? Because representing that Lovers, you know, that is a twin flame type of energy, or a very deep, strong connection. We're talking about a rare, deep, intense connection when we talk about that energy. And it's almost as if your person almost looks frozen, right? Like I feel like they're frozen in fear, or they're frozen and there's something on their mind that they want to say, but yet they can't get the words out to be able to say it. And they're hoping for some luck. They're hoping that luck is on their side. We have, the Seven of Swords. I feel like they missed this opportunity. And the World card is here. I think, was that in pile 2 as well? My goodness, I do feel they're connected. Yeah, your person doesn't feel like this is finished at all. That's how they feel right now. They feel that there's unfinished business between the two of you. They know that things are not over. Oh, yes, and the 5 of Cups. Look at this. There's a lot of regret and remorse here. I feel like your person's dealing with, and even here we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so your person's struggling right now. Before I go on, they're struggling with the fact that, you know, they're feeling very unfulfilled at this moment in time in their life. I feel like they keep looking back on the past, something that happened in the past between the two of you that was not sorted properly. Because with this World card here, this is showing me that there's unfinished business. It's also showing me that it's possible for some of you, again, your worlds apart. All right, showing me that there's some sort of distance that is in the way of the two of you coming together. And with the 5 of Cups here, it's showing me that the love that still stands, these 2 of Cups that still stand here, that exists, but the sadness that is overtaking. This is about grief, and this is about loss. There's remorse here in some way. And when you look at this picture of the 5 of Cups, I don't know if you could see it, but the shading all in the back is blue, right? It's like this blue-gray sky. And I feel like there's something here your person's struggling with as far as their throat chakra. Like there's something here with them about a fear of speaking to you, a fear about being to speak up. And it saddens them, and it leaves them in this state here of this 4 of Cups, where I feel that they're very restless. They're bored with their life. They just don't feel content. And it's like they really don't know what to do. So it's like they're ignoring their situation, whatever goes on around them. And then I do feel there's this gift from Spirit, which is your cup of love. And yet they're afraid to face that as well. So I do feel that this person is struggling. They're in a bit of denial. Like they're being very stubborn in one way. Because they feel like they can't do something, when I feel that with the Magician here, they have all the tools that they need to. So really it's all about them working past their fear. The Magicians here, they can manifest and create what it is that they want, but they are choosing not to for whatever reason, because they're more stuck in the past. Instead of actually physically making changes, to be able to get the courage to step up and say something to you that needs to be said. And I really do feel it has to do with this. I mean, this person has really transformed since they met you. And I don't even know if you realize that I feel like this person has really grown in ways that you might not even be aware of at the moment, because of this fear that they're dealing with. And yet they truly believe that things are not over for you. And I always look at the World card too as something that's very positive, okay? Because it's the last major arcana card in tarot. And to me, it's representing that positive outcome, that something will come out of this situation that's positive. And 21 also reduces to 3, which is that Empress power. And that's all about, you know, number 3 is about growth, and it's about learning, and it's abundance. And I definitely feel that your person has grown tremendously since they have met you. What else can we get here? Ooh, the 5 of Swords. Judgment. and the Page of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, oh, look at that, the Four of Wands. So we have 1111 here. Oh my gosh. And the Ace of Cups. Even with the Queen of Wands. My goodness. So we have 1111 energy here. All right. Your person, look at this. The 1111, the Ace of Cups. All right. This is how they really feel. They want this physical union with you. All right, they want this union, and they want to be able to celebrate it. Okay, they're called to you. You see the Judgment card. You know they're magnetized towards you. Pile 3. They feel that call. This is all about an awakening. Number 20. But a lot of times, you know, I say, well, that reduces to 2, and 2s are about choices. It's about duality. So it could be a struggle for your person to answer this call right now for fear of what goes on around your person, or perhaps what surrounds the situation between the two of you. Because this is about that energy of winning at all costs, which leads to drama, could lead to conflict. So there could be drama or conflict that surrounds the two of you. If your person were to approach you, there could be jealousies, there could be competition, all right? And because of that, your person's choosing not to engage or follow through with how they're truly feeling versus making this choice here, you know, where they feel constantly magnetically pulled towards you. They're definitely watching you with the Page of Swords, though. So, you know, if you ever feel that you're doubting if your person is even thinking about you or wondering about you, your person's watching you in however way that they can. So however they can keep an eye on you, they are truly doing that. Because this is a card that represents the energy of curiosity. It's this young energy that's a thirst for knowledge. All right, so your person is wondering about you. They want to know how you are. They want to know how that you're doing. And they want to be able to tell you the truth here about how they truly feel for you in their heart. And yet I feel it's this Five of Swords, whatever this represents, is what is holding them back. Okay? So let's get some messages from your person. Let's take Wild Heart here. Wild Heart messages. See what comes through for pile 3. Person messages. What messages do they have for pile 3, please, Spirit? You are teaching me how to love. I swear, I think that came out in pile 2. We are destined to be together, right? That's like that Four of Wands, that 1111 energy. They feel this unfinished business. They know. This seems too good to be true, you know? And maybe there's just a fear, you know, there's that fear just because of that they feel that things would be too right. They may very well not believe that these deep kind of connections can exist, but they do. We are like two peas in a pod. So you two definitely can be similar than what you think. You may think your person's very different, but yet in certain ways you are both very similar. And that's the pull, right? I am living, wow, look at that. I am living a lie, right? All capitals. So I said earlier, I think with that blue, you know, that falls right on top of that blue, talking about the throat chakra. I want to create with you. Yes, they're looking to create with you. This 1111 card, they physically want to be with you. Let's see. Let's do Hidden Truth and see what comes through. Hidden Truth for pile 3. You and I were too young. And, you know, that doesn't have to mean age-wise. I mean, it's very possible. Like, this could be a connection that started years ago, and now maybe you've recircled or come back again, and you're trying to figure this out. It also could just be like when the two of you first collided, you were just too young to know, meaning you just didn't realize what this connection entailed, you know, and it took some time to grow and to understand that. If age is not standing out. I will wait for a sign from you. So there's, you know, that fear that really stands out from your person. And it falls over that 5 of Swords. I feel it's the 5 of Swords that holds them back from being able to reach out and contact you, pile 3. So, you know, there's this message coming through here that they're waiting for you from some sort of sign. Take that how it resonates. I mean, I feel that for this person, this is their lesson, right? Because we have Judgment here, right in the center, this awakening. And it's for them to realize what they need to do and how they need to level up in this situation. But you always go with your intuition and what resonates for you. I am not available. So, you know, it's even possible that your person is in some sort of third-party situation, okay? Or it could just be that their heart chakra is shut down at this time. All right, and because of that, they're emotionally not available. They're emotionally not able to give to you. And we do have the Ace of Cups here, which is also about loving yourself. You do have to be able to love yourself first before you can give to others and receive. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yes, I do feel that there's something here that your person is learning. Let's get one more. One more. I wonder if you are happy without me. So like I said, that Page of Swords, they're definitely wondering how you are. It's time for me to heal now. They could be working on healing themselves. But there's a lot of love here, pile 3, that they carry for you. All right. Definitely a journey. And I do feel like this isn't over. This is some unfinished business that will be worked out in divine timing. Let's get, before I get a Moonology card, let's get a Romance Angel. For pile 3. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it's possible that your person has pulled back, that again, they are very quiet, they're not communicating, they're in no contact. They've retreated because they're trying to, I feel, deal with this fear that they have. All right. They're trying to work through this fear that they have from being able to say what it is to you that they need to tell you, all right? And they realize it right here, that they're not living in their most authentic way. They do know that. And it probably doesn't make them feel good, you know? So let's get a card from Moonology Manifestation. Trust all will be well. Yes, new moon in Virgo. And on the bottom of the deck is the new moon in Leo, and it's shine. So I feel like pile 3, you need to continue to shine your light while your person works through their fears, because you're not going to be able to change that for them. All right, that's something that they are going to have to do. And that's why I think this is a huge lesson for them, where they have to learn to level up and step up in certain situations and express themselves where they need to. And once they do that, I feel that this will flow completely differently. All right, pile 3, so I'll leave the reading here. I do hope it resonated with you, and I will talk to you at the next reading. Bye.